The fourth question in our Alma chapter 5 series is this: do you exercise faith in the redemption of Him who created you? I find Alma's use of the word redemption interesting. He doesn't use the word saved. There is a distinction to be made between redemption and salvation. In 1 Nephi chapter 13, verse 37, we read, "And blessed are they who shall seek to bring forth my Zion at that day, for they shall have the gift and the power of the Holy Ghost. And if they endure unto the end, they shall be lifted up at the last day, and shall be saved in the everlasting kingdom of the Lamb. And whoso shall publish peace, yea, tidings of great joy, how beautiful upon the mountains they shall be." This is one of my favorite scriptures in the Book of Mormon. I love the promise. If you are longing for Zion, seeking to bring forth Zion, chances are really good that you have the Holy Ghost with you. You're doing the Lord's work. But anyway, in this verse, Nephi says that those that if they endure unto the end, they shall be lifted up at the last day, and shall be saved in the kingdom of the Lamb. So, salvation in Jesus Christ's kingdom, which is the celestial kingdom, means being saved from sin and death. Now, in Doctrine and Covenants, section 76, we read the differences between the celestial, terrestrial, and telestial world and all that they encompass. It would take way too much time to cover all of that here, so I encourage you to study this profound section. In any case, being saved at the last day after the resurrection is different than being redeemed in the flesh today. Many people have been redeemed in the flesh throughout the scriptures, some of which are the brother of Jared, Nephi, Moses, Enoch, and more. So, what exactly is the difference? Well, Jesus Christ gives us a definition in the Book of Mormon, or at least he explained it to the brother of Jared. In Ether chapter 3, if you've been paying attention to my videos, you probably may have noticed that I refer to this particular chapter a lot. In Ether chapter 3, verses 9 through 13, we read, "And the Lord said unto him, Because of thy faith thou hast seen that I shall take upon me flesh and blood, and never has man come before me with such exceeding faith as thou hast. For were it not so, ye could not have seen my finger. Sawest thou more than this? And he said, Nay, Lord, show thyself unto me. And the Lord said unto him, Believest thou the words which I shall speak? And he answered, Yea, Lord, I know that thou speakest the truth, for thou art a God of truth, and canst not lie. And when he had said these words, behold, the Lord showed himself unto him and said, Because thou knowest these things, ye are redeemed from the fall. Therefore ye are brought back into my presence. Therefore I show myself unto you." That is the definition. Joseph Smith explained it in the Lectures on Faith, and in the second lecture, verse 55, we read, "Let us here observe that after any portion of the human family are made acquainted with the important fact that there is a God who has created and does uphold all things, the extent of their knowledge respecting his character and glory will depend upon their diligence and faithfulness in seeking after him, until, like Enoch, the brother of Jared, and Moses, they shall obtain faith in God and power with him to behold him face to face." Now, let's go back to Ether chapter 3 regarding the brother of Jared's faith versus knowledge. In verse 19 we read, "And because of the knowledge of this man he could not be kept from beholding within the veil. And he saw the finger of Jesus, which when he saw, he fell with fear, for he knew that it was the finger of the Lord. And he had faith no longer, for he knew, nothing doubting." This is the difference between being redeemed and being saved. Literally defined, redeemed means to gain or regain possession of something in exchange for payment. And this is what happened with the brother of Jared. he was brought back into Jesus Christ's presence. Jesus Christ had gained or regained him. Okay, this is also what the Nephites understood as finding rest, partaking of the fruit of the tree of life, tasting of his goodness, seeing eye to eye, and all of this while in the flesh during our mortal life. These are all synonymous with one another. I shared a series of scriptures in a previous video to illustrate this principle. When Jesus Christ returns to redeem Zion, this means a great number of people will be brought back into his presence, and nobody will need to ask anyone else, "Know ye the Lord?" because everyone will know him. But this is not the same as being saved at the last day in his heavenly kingdom. I hope now that today you can distinguish between these two and understand the difference. One can happen to you now according to your faith. The other happens at the last day after being lifted up.